Okay, the gloves and muzzle, they're coming off for this radio rant. Hey there, I'm Jeff, the Radio DJ dude, and you've probably seen the headlines. iHeartMedia and Cumulus, they're at it again, cutting jobs, trimming the fat, or as I see it, taking a chainsaw to the branch they're sitting on. I mean, radio layoffs, they're nothing new, but the latest wave during the holidays, I mean, that's just brutal. And this isn't just a bad look, it's a big old neon billboard screaming, we don't get it, we don't get it. Well, these corporate fat wads are scurrying around to save a few bucks today. They're sabotaging the future of radio tomorrow.
We are on the air.
Because here's the deal. Radio, it's no longer the king of music delivery. Oh, please. The throne, that was stolen a long time ago by Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, and probably about 1,000 other streaming services that could play exactly what you want, whenever you want it, without some voice track trying to sound local, even though it was probably recorded about 1,000 miles away. So if radio can't compete with streaming music services, then what can it compete on? Well, duh, the very things that I have been droning on about since day one. Come on, say it with me. Personality, creativity, those unpredictable little laugh out loud, lean in moments that only a great DJ can deliver. But, surprise, what is being slashed in all these cost-cutting measures? Yeah, the very thing that makes radio worth listening to. Yeah, personality. Beloved morning shows, engaging DJs, gone, cut, fired. See ya. And without them, there goes the heart and soul of the industry. I mean, radio's golden years, they weren't built on music alone. Now, sure, the music was great, but it was the voices in between the songs that made people actually want to tune in. Those larger-than-life personalities that made us laugh, cry, scream, think, and most important, stay. They made radio feel alive, local, human. And come on, listeners are still craving that connection. I mean, today, more than ever. But instead of leaning into what makes radio unique, companies, they're doubling down on soulless playlists, cookie cutter programming, and mediocre voice track jocks. They're turning their backs on what listeners actually want, a real connection, a real reason to keep that dial locked. I mean, every time a station axes a favorite DJ or morning show, not only are they flipping the bird to their listeners, they're handing them a golden ticket to the streaming platforms. And here's the irony. Radio's one saving grace is always the first thing that these executives cut. And look, I get it. Budgets are tight, ad revenue is down, and everyone's scrambling to stay afloat. But gutting your talent pool, that's not the answer. You don't save the ship by tossing your best sailors overboard. If radio is truly going to survive, it needs a serious reality check. And forget about competing with Spotify and music. I mean, that ship has sailed. Radio needs to go back to its roots. Say it with me here. Live, human jocks. You have to bring back creative, entertaining, and unique voices. Give DJs the freedom to be quirky, funny, and real. Let them connect with listeners in a way that no algorithm can ever do. So put the bong down and focus. You can't out-music Spotify, but you can out-personality them. Because radio has something no streaming platform will ever have. A live, unpredictable human element. That's the magic. It always has been. That's the edge that radio has always, had. But if these companies, if they don't realize it soon, they're not just cutting costs, they're really cutting their own throats. So to all the suits at iHeartless and Cumulus and all the others, you say you want to save radio? Well, start by saving what makes it actually worth listening to. and not your bloated salaries. Stop axing DJs and start amplifying them. Start supporting them. Start, nurturing new talent. Because without those personalities, I mean, come on. Radio is just another soulless jukebox in a world already drowning in music. Now, this isn't lost on me. I am incredibly thankful that we actually got a taste of radio in its heyday. And I'm fortunate enough to have been part of it for so long. And yeah, those memories are totally seared into my DNA. And let me just be completely clear. I'm not waxing nostalgic for the old days. I get it. Times have changed. We are never going back. But let's hope someone in the C-suite wakes up before it's too late and actually has the courage to grab the defibrillator and give radio one more life-saving shock. But until that moment, well, I'm going to keep rocking the mic on my all-80s juggernaut, XXX80s.com, and I encourage you to do the same. Stay creative, stay passionate, stay wacky, and most important, keep making radio fun. Keep giving listeners a reason to listen. And you know what? That's how we might just save this ship. I'm Jeff, the radio DJ dude, and if you found yourself nodding like maybe twice, well, please like and subscribe, and I'd love to hear your comments, so hit me with them. And until our next little radio rendezvous, well, you know the drill. You keep rocking those mics all over the world.